Now, White Pine County Daily News with Wyatt Cox.
And KELY News, sponsored by Sahara Motors. Ready for all seasons, the Kawasaki Ridge XR Crew Limited HVAC side-by-side keeps cool in the summer, dry in the rain, warm in the winter. Conquer any trail, creek, or blizzard while staying comfortable the whole way. Check one out today at Sahara Motors. Had about an inch of snowfall overnight, mainly between 3 and 5 a.m. Temperature dropped about 5 degrees, and the cold and the colder influx of air at the last minute caused the snow to fall. It's not going to do much more than mess up your drive to work today. Drive careful. Watch out for slick spots. A tenth of an inch of precipitation out of that snowfall. An additional tenth of an inch overnight. An additional tenth of an inch in the 4 a.m. hour, which is what that snow was. Look for sunshine today, the high of 42 degrees. Ely City Council meeting Thursday, 5 p.m. at the Ely Volunteer Fire Hall. A presentation on Hope Week 2026 at the high school, and maybe a proclamation declaring February 9th through 12th as Hope Week in Ely. Council will also consider a start date for the city's new building official, first readings of several ordinances updating city administrative code sections, review of bids for tree removal and pruning at the Ely City Cemetery, and a proposal to raise the city's asset capitalization threshold to $5,000 effective July 1st. Several wild horses struck early this morning on US 93, 4 miles south of Panaca. Travel is open in both lanes, but the deceased horse is still on the shoulder. Nevada Department of Transportation will be working to remove the horses this morning. Sheriff's Office reports several incidents on January 1st and 2nd. Deputies arrested 32-year-old John Hickey of Ruth during a traffic stop for driving with a revoked license. 19-year-old Aiden Throssell of Ely arrested on suspicion of driving under the influence and minor in consumption of alcohol. Deputies investigating a reported garage burglary and a separate theft involving stolen prescription medication. Both cases remain under investigation. In other calls, deputies contacted an intoxicated pedestrian accused of throwing rocks at passing vehicles and issued a warning. 42-year-old Walter Kennedy of Ely arrested following reported property damage at a local bar and booked on charges of injury to property and trespassing. On Friday, the Sheriff's Office reported deputies responded to a death investigation in Ely. Jerry E. Hull found deceased at his home, the death determined to be from natural causes. Deputies also handled reports of a suspicious vehicle, animal-related calls including a dead cat and missing dogs, and a firearm reported stolen from a vehicle, which remains under investigation. Welfare checks conducted involving concerns of self-harm, one individual seeking care at a health care facility, another found to be safe. Additional calls included an alarm activation with no issues found, a harassment report at a sporting event, and a traffic-related dog safety concern referred to Nevada State Police. All individuals mentioned presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Mount Wheeler Power opening nominations today for 3 seats on its board of directors. Members in District 1 in Ely, District 3 in McGill, and District 7 in Eureka may apply to run for the board. Candidates must live in the district they seek to represent, be members in good standing, and meet cooperative bylaw requirements. Nomination packets are available at Mount Wheeler Power offices in Ely and Eureka or online at mwpower.net. A motorcyclist dead after a crash involving a wild burro north of the Las Vegas Valley. That according to Nevada State Police Highway Patrol. Friday, about 10:45 at night, Nevada State Police Highway Patrol responded to a report of a crash on southbound 95 at Snow Mountain. The crash involving a motorcyclist and a wild burro. The motorcyclist, identified as an adult man, pronounced dead at the scene. Over the weekend, more battles in the local gas wars. Golden Gate dropped 85-octane regular unleaded to $2.75. Love's, the downtown Shell, and the Silver Sage followed suit on regular, but not on diesel. And while gas in Ely is still cheaper than much of the state, West Wendover still the cheapest in the state. Gas Buddy reporting the Maverick and the Chevron in West Wendover at $2.05 a gallon this morning. With fuel in Wells at $2.89, a detour through Wendover might be cheaper if you're going to Elko. In college football news, University of Nevada Wolfpack has brought home one of its own, naming Ely native Cameron Norcross as the new offensive line coach. The small-town Nevada product is a true Wolfpack legend. He played 5 seasons for Nevada from 1995 to 1999, earning all Big West honors before starting his coaching career there as a graduate assistant in 2001 and later serving as offensive line coach, run game coordinator, and tight ends coach through 2011. After stops at Fresno State, Vanderbilt, UNLV, Kennesaw State, and most recently Montana, where his line powered a 13-2 Grizzlies team to the FCS semifinals in 2025, Norcross returns to Reno. Head coach Jeff Choate called it an exciting addition, saying Norcross understands Nevada's history and tradition like no one else and will bring an edge to the offensive line room after a tremendously successful season at Montana. Coach Choate also thanked interim coaches Ron Crook and Mike Lynch for stepping up last season. And in high school sports, the Ladycats basketball team won the silver bracket and went 4-1 over the New Year's weekend at the GBC 25th Annual Holiday Classic in Las Vegas, with wins over Dayton, Boulder City, Corral Academy of Science, and Sunrise Mountain, a 4A team, with a single loss to a California team, High Tech SD. Bobcats didn't fare as well. They dropped games to M Plus Academy, Del Sol, and Chaparral High School, all larger schools, losing to Chaparral by just 9 points. Both the Bobcats and Ladycats on the road tomorrow night, heading to Panaca to take on the Lincoln County Lynx. The girls' game starts at 5, the boys at 6:30. At 8:22 for Sahara Motors, that's your first check of news from the state of Nevada.
You see lots of commercials on television telling you to drive a little and save a lot. Dealers wanting you to drive to Salt Lake, Elko, Reno, and even Las Vegas. But ask them one question. What happens if there's a problem? Do you have to drive 3, 4, or even 6 hours to get service? Here at Sahara Motors in Ely, we service everything we sell right here in White Pine County. Shop here first, get our best deal, and you get that best deal by telling Shauna that Wyatt sent you by. Then if you want, shop other places. When you account for the drive, you'll find that it pays you to be a part of the Sahara Motors family. Stop by Sahara Motors, just about a mile north of Ely on US 93. Sahara Motors, we are White Pine proud.
Tell Shauna Wyatt sent you by.